Hey, what's up? I'm Mark, and welcome back to Lifestyle Savant. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the most valuable resource that we as humans have, time. We're going to talk about how to get the most out of your time and some common ways that time is wasted. Let's get right into it. When I took a step back and started looking at how my day was spent, I realized that there was a lot of time that was not being maximized. According to the 2018 Department of Labor, you're spending roughly 5 to 6 hours a day on leisure activity. Now, don't get me wrong, leisure activity is very good. It's healthy. It helps your mind decompress and not get too stressed out by the pressure of work. That being said, there's some ways that you can maximize your time to be much more effective. So again, according to the U.S. Department of Labor, in this year, 2018, most Americans are spending about 52 minutes a day commuting. Okay, 52 minutes in the car. What are you doing during that time? Probably listening to music and whatnot, but not actually moving yourself forward. So 52 minutes, almost an hour a day is spent commuting. Okay, the average American is spending over 3 hours a day watching television. That's a huge amount of time being spent just watching TV and not really doing anything. Over 3 hours a day, average American. And then spending roughly 30 minutes to an hour exercising or trying to stay fit. All these things are either good or necessary, but let's take a closer look at how we can maximize that time. When we look at how our time is being used, such as, again, exercising, for example, or driving, you want to make sure that you're multitasking, right? You can't buy more time, but what you can do is you can use it more wisely to get multiple things done at that same time. So one of the strategies that I've employed recently it's been very effective is when I'm exercising, when I'm driving, when I'm on long drives, what I'll do is I'll listen to a podcast that's relevant to a topic or a platform that I'm working on. This is a really effective way of learning, active learning, while you're doing something that's necessary. I try to work out an hour a day. Well, that's an hour a day that I could be educating myself on upcoming technologies, new tactics or strategies for marketing. So listening to podcasts is, in my opinion, the number one thing that you can do to improve your performance and improve your multitasking ability. The second way that you can really maximize your time is by networking. So we talked about the average American spending about an hour a day, 52 minutes a day, commuting. Well, what if instead of listening to music during that commute, you were networking, right? You're calling friends, you're calling colleagues, you're finding out what they're doing. One of the things that I did as I started going down this path of side hustling and self-improvement was I started calling people, reaching out to people I hadn't talked to in a long time. And it was incredibly positive. Meeting and reconnecting with people and seeing what they've been doing for the last 5, 10, 15 years led me down some avenues and made some new connections that are proven to be highly valuable, giving me some really great tips, tricks, strategies, and things to avoid. It's a huge time saver, right? Additionally, it gives you the opportunity to collaborate on different projects. I'm telling you, the number one thing that you should be doing if you're looking into improving yourself is networking. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. So make sure that the people that you're spending time with and talking to are helping you reach your goals, not dragging you down. If you want to be the average of 5 people that you're spending time with, you got to be surrounding yourself with the right people, period. One of the hugest time sinks that I see is television and screen time, right? We live in a culture where binge watching an entire series on Netflix is an acceptable way to pass a Saturday. And look, if that's where you want your life to go, that's fine. But don't make excuses if you're not getting farther ahead. Look, you're spending 8 hours on your Saturday sitting in bed watching Netflix. That's 8 or 9 hours that you could have been pushing your personal brand, learning a new skill, connecting with other people. It's a huge time waste. So quite frankly, if you're doing something like working from home, working on a project, cut out the TV, just turn it off, don't watch it. That's the first thing you should do. B, don't get caught up in a series or a show that's not really relevant or not going to improve your life. Look, it's okay to watch a show every now and then if it's really interesting, but if you have an hour or two worth of television programming that you're watching every night, you're not being efficient. And then lastly, when you're watching television, I find it, so watching television is not the most effective use of time, as we've already established, right? But what you can do is pop out your cell phone and start networking. Build your social media brand, build your presence, reach out to people. Even while the TV show is going on in the background, like the sports show or whatnot, a lot of those things don't need your full attention. So what you can do is bust out your phone and just start connecting, start reaching out. Social media is huge right now, obviously. Thanks for watching. But spend that time reaching out to people and connecting. And if there's one thing I can say about using your time wisely, it's networking, podcasting, and cutting out the distractions that you don't need and aren't moving you forward towards your goals. If you liked today's video, please like, comment, subscribe. I'm bringing you great content on the regular, and hopefully this video is going to bring you closer to being more efficient with your most valuable resource, time. Peace.